Hello everyone, this is Crota giving you an audio commentary between veryB1gman and Fly coming in from the World Cyber Games. I think this is part of the group matches, trying to figure out who's going to go ahead and make it to the quarterfinals and semifinals. Here we have Fly spawning on the top right hand position as the purple orc player, going an early altar, standard altar of storms as well. And excuse me as I shut this off. Yes. Okay, coming back to the game, we have an early altar of storms coming in and a barracks burrow coming in as well. Meanwhile, we have veryB1gman doing a speed build on with his peasants for that altar of kings to get that early archmage and do some militia creeping for this goblin laboratory camp over here. So we should have a very early level 2 archmage coming in. We have veryB1gman now getting a barracks as well. Should probably be building a farm in addition as well. Or perhaps these peasants are going to come back and head back over real quickly. I think that they didn't bring a full 10, so yeah, I think he got just enough for that extra farm to go over there and produce it. So good micro coming in from veryB1gman. Fly 100% is currently building a barracks as well and getting a Farseer. Farseer is becoming much more popular as of late. I think a lot of the high-level players were expecting Blademaster harass, and now Farseer is making a very strong comeback. So power to the Farseer and the power of Chainwave. We do have an Archmage nearing completion, should be out at the 1 minute 45-second mark, and we have a Scout Tower being produced as well. Scout Tower used to counter off the Farseer Spirit Wolves and the Blademaster if he does try to wind walk and try to do some additional damage. We do have militia creeping coming in with, I believe that is going to be 6 militia and an additional footman, so not the standard Todd 7 militia, so we'll see how this works out for him. We do have the Water Elemental now coming in as well. He should drop. I want to keep track of this micro to make sure how he doesn't get this Water Elemental ensnared. Oh, so he makes sure that the Water Elemental is in position and then does the attack. So the Water Elemental does not get ensnared, is tanking most of that damage, quickly takes out that Mud Golem in order to ensure that it does not go down, or it does not slow down too many units. We do have a Rune Bracers and a Tome of Intelligence +2, so a fairly good item. Meanwhile, back over here, Farseer is now trying to creep out this particular creep camp as well, using a Grunt to do the majority of the tanking. So very nice play trying to come in, and now switching back over to the Spirit Wolves. And Farseer should get to nearly level 2 from this orange creep camp. And we have now a Water Mantle facing down against a Troll Shadow Priest. Who's gonna win? Who's gonna win? This may be a misjudgment. I think the Troll Shadow Priest is going to win. Oh, so the Troll Shadow Priest wins and the Archmage does not get that last little bit of experience there. So a little bit of a misplay. Perhaps he'll come in with a Footman and finish it off. But the Troll Shadow Priest is trying to heal himself. They are gonna go ahead and duke it out, and the Footman is gonna win and he'd be able to take some additional experience. We do have the Archmage now heading back north. Not quite sure where he's going. He may be trying to wait for Nightfall to pick up a boost of speed. Nightfall is a mere about 10 seconds away. Farseer, meanwhile, is now currently sitting at level 2 and just finished some Spirit Wolf creeping away from his hero. So level 2 Farseer now coming in, perhaps trying to do some additional creeping as well on this Null Brute camp. Gonna summon some Spirit Wolves to cancel that Spirit Wolves over to the north, and the Archmage is trying to interrupt the creeping of Fly. So Fly doing a good job keeping the Archmage off balance, and a lot of pressure tactics recently, a lot of dual micro coming in from veryB1gman and Fly, both creeping multiple locations at once. Fly is going to lose his Voodoo Lounge as the Archmage and the Water Elemental is going to continue to pressure in. Water Elemental doing a lot of damage on that Voodoo Lounge. Oh, Archmage backs off, so the Voodoo Lounge is going to be completed and the Peasant's going to start repairing it. So that's going to be a little bit interesting to see how that happens. Fly now coming in is going to creep jack a lot of Peasants. This is going to be interesting to see how this is going to go ahead and play out. We do have the Farseer currently in play, trying to take down as many units. Ooh, and a nice good Chain Lightning taking off an additional Peasant. So 2 Peasants down, trying to chase down that last Peasant, that last Militia to the north. It will not be able to take him down. Meanwhile, the Archmage will get to level 3. So we have a level 3 Archmage with level 2 Water Elementals. Very high pressure tactics. A very fast game going on so far between Fly and veryB1gman. Farseer are going to try to take down the rest of this Null Overseer. Should not get to level 3 or perhaps be very close. I don't know off the top of my head how much experience he's going to get. And let's see, he gets up to 465. So about 80 experience at level 2, so I think that's 80 experience at level 1. Ooh, Circuit of Nobility picked up by veryB1gman, being left behind by the Farseer. So the Farseer grabs the Claws of Attack +6 and loses the Circuit of Nobility. Footmen are now low on hit points, trying to run around the map, and we have Stronghold nearing completion, so let's see if we are going to have Chain Wave. And we have early pressure coming in from veryB1gman. veryB1gman trying to do some damage. We do have a Tauren Chieftain now being trained, so it is going to look like a chain wave tactic. Farseer trying to take down that Water Elemental. Water Elemental, ooh, gets a nice surround on the veryB1gman's Water Elemental, and we'll get to level 3. So good play coming in from Fly there. And meanwhile, back over here, veryB1gman needs to regroup, get a healing scroll. No shop yet over here at the veryB1gman's base. A little bit of surprise. A militia now coming out, probably going to build a scout farm here to do some be able to do some scouting. Oh, picks up a Goblin Shredder. So I'm going to use a Goblin Shredder and perhaps now pull some militia in order to do some militia creeping and get an expansion set up. Archmage sitting at level 3 has enough for 1 additional Water Elemental, and now Footmen are coming in to do some additional damage as well. Bestiary and Spirit Lodge built in the back of the base, and a nice surround on the veryB1gman's Archmage. Archmage down to 23 hit points and able to use the Scroll of Town Portal. Very, very nice play coming in, and Tauren Chieftain is now out and about and going to do some pressure tactics. Farseer most likely going to try to head over to the Goblin Merchant Shop, get to level 2 on his Tauren Chieftain. Yeah, so the Tauren Chieftain going to head over here as the Archmage needs to speed build an Arcane Vault as he does not have any way to heal. Mountain King being trained as well, so Mountain King being trained. We do have a Tauren Chieftain and the Farseer and trying to creep this out. Perhaps the Farseer should run away a little bit in order to give the Tauren Chieftain all that experience. And yeah, Farseer is going to run away, so Tauren Chieftain will get to level 2. Meanwhile, over here, Water Elemental is chasing down the Farseer. Water Elemental will dissipate, and the Archmage somehow makes it into the back of the base. Oh, I think he cleared out some trees over here just to be able to make it. Gonna try to make sure that he doesn't get Chain Lightning. Oh, Farseer is in the mix, but that has level 2 has Dire Wolves instead of Spirit Wolves, so that means that it's not level 2 Chain Lightning. Will not be able to Chain Lightning the Archmage down. Trying to take down the Arcane Vault right now, but the Water Elemental is trying to push them back. Tauren Chieftain now sitting at level 2. It does have a Robe of Magi +6, so I'm not sure if he wants to keep that on the Tauren Chieftain for additional mana, or transfer that over to the Farseer for an additional +6 attack and more mana on the Farseer. It's both arguable. Archmage is now running about, and Mountain King also running out as well. I do not see any Ivory Towers, and no Scroll of Town Portal on veryB1gman, so it is going to be an all-in attack if he tries to push in this attack right now. Tauren Chieftain now trying to run out. I'm hoping that I can actually cast this all in one replay, hopefully. I need to keep track of the time. Rock Golem now trying to take down out as well. We do have Ogre Warriors going down, and Farseer trying to run away to get to level 3 on the Tauren Chieftain. Level 3 on the Tauren Chieftain. Meanwhile, the Archmage and the Mountain King running out as well. I'm going to speed this up to double speed. Mountain King doing a little bit of an exchange, gets a bolt off on a Raider, and is going to get a surround on that Raider. No surround, gets a final bolt off, and down goes the Raider, but he was able to keep his creeping to a harassment to a minimum. Back to normal speed now, going to lose that Water Elemental. No, not going to lose that Water Elemental, as the Mountain King and the Archmage now trying to push out. Mountain King sitting at level 1. I think the army of veryB1gman's a little bit confused right now, not quite sure what to do. We do have triple sorceresses now heading out. No priests at this point though. So sorceresses being produced, no priest, and we do have a Spirit Lodge out, but I do not see any Spirit Walkers. No, we do have Spirit Walkers, and they only have Initiate training. They do not have Disenchant at this point. So, oh, this is going to be a Creepjack, and this may be for all the marbles right now. Units now coming in, Raiders getting a couple of snares off, Sorcerers turning around to try to do some slowing, and the Spirit Wolves doing some critical strike damage, trying to press this attack right now. And Farseer level 3, Tauren Chieftain level 3, so Chain Wave is coming. So Tauren Chieftain gets off a Chain Wave, kills off one Footman, and now it comes in a Chain Lightning, so more units getting just taken down left and right. We have a Wand of Mana stealing on the Tauren Chieftain, so this may be all she wrote. Flies should be able to take this game easily. So Fly continuing the press, Spirit Link being casted, and veryB1gman says GG. So a good game. Fly doing a lot of micro. Now this may be a shift in the metagame from a Blade Master to a Farseer. Hope you guys enjoyed that, and thank you for listening.